afternoon, good day, molweni, bonjour, from wherever you are. My name is Kanyakari and I'm the founder of Afrokhaya Travel. This is the first episode and I'm happy that I'm finally doing it. Afrokhaya Travel is a boutique travel advisory consultancy which focuses on corporate travel and events in South Africa and Côte d'Ivoire. This page is going to be discussing frequently asked questions that we receive from corporates, from employees that are moving to either South Africa or Côte d'Ivoire, from human resources personnel, because there's a huge gap in the information between the two countries. So we are here to fill in that gap. And please feel free to suggest any topics that you'd like for us to discuss. And please keep those topics within the corporate sphere, whether it's traveling, whether it's events, we will answer those questions for you. I'm based here in Côte d'Ivoire. I am South African and I know the countries pretty well. Before we go into any topics, I'd like to introduce myself to you so that you know who your host is. I am South African. I have a background in law. I'm a construction lawyer. I practiced in Johannesburg for over 10 years. And my goal was to always travel the continent. So I made sure that my studies and my experience were in a field that would allow me to travel. After years of trying to achieve this, and it's not happening, COVID came. I lost a few family members, and I decided that, you know what, let me just go. I can't rely on this one way of achieving my goal. So I packed up my bags, I resigned, and I traveled. I sold everything that I had in South Africa and I went to Gabon. Gabon didn't work out for me, and the next country was Côte d'Ivoire. And I've been here ever since. I arrived in Côte d'Ivoire in 2021. I explored the country. I traveled in all the major cities in the country, and I am now here. I've opened two businesses in Côte d'Ivoire, including this one, Afrokhaya Travel, and I really have in-depth experience in both countries, whether it's the subtle differences between the hotel grading, what is a four-star grading in South Africa versus what a four-star grading is in Côte d'Ivoire, how to open a bank account, what do you need? You actually need, your birth certificate, which was something that was a culture shock for me. But we're going to be discussing all these things. Something else that you need to know about me is that before leaving South Africa, I joined the tourism industry as well. I am a qualified tourist guide in South Africa. So it was always also part of my journey. And back then I didn't know where it would lead me, but everything is basically coming in together now. From my corporate background to my tourism background, all coming together into Afrokhaya Travel. So I'm very excited about this journey that I'm embarking on, and um, I hope to share a bit of information and give you information that will actually be helpful. I look forward to discussing all these topics with you. I look forward to your engagement. I look forward to sharing my preferences from which flight to take when you are traveling between the two countries, or what should you bring when you are coming to Côte d'Ivoire, and which network should you be using if you want to roam between the two countries. Everything. I'll explore everything, and if I forget anything, as I said before, please feel free to suggest to me in topics you want me to discuss with you. I look forward to sharing this information with you in this channel. Thank you and goodbye.